What if I told you that you have already forgotten more than 99% of your life? Not because you're getting older, not because your memory is bad, but because your brain made that decision for you. Right now, as you're watching this, your brain is quietly deleting pieces of your past. And the strangest part is, if it didn't, you probably wouldn't survive. Every face you've walked past, every meal you've eaten, every step you've taken, almost all of it is gone. So where did those memories go? And why would the most advanced organ in the known universe choose to erase the story of your own life? The answer begins nearly 70 years ago inside a small laboratory. In 1953, doctors met a man whose life changed neuroscience forever. His name was Henry Molaison. To treat severe epilepsy, surgeons removed part of his brain called the hippocampus. The operation stopped most of his seizures, but it created something nobody expected. From that day forward, Henry could no longer create new long-term memories. You could introduce yourself to him, leave the room, return 5 minutes later, and he would greet you as if he'd never met you before. His past was still there, but his future memories never arrived. Scientists studied Henry for decades because he revealed something astonishing. Memory isn't stored the moment something happens. Your brain first decides whether that moment is worth keeping. And most of the time, it says no. Every second, your senses receive millions of pieces of information. The pressure of your clothes, the sound of distant traffic, the temperature of the air, your heartbeat, the feeling of your tongue inside your mouth. Yet you notice almost none of it. Because if you noticed everything, you couldn't think. Your brain acts like the world's most aggressive editor. It removes almost everything before you even become aware of it. The memories you keep are only the tiny fraction that survive the filter. Most people believe memory exists so we can remember. But neuroscientists now believe it also exists so we can forget. Your brain constantly weakens unused neural connections through a process called synaptic pruning. Imagine trying to keep every email you've ever received open on your computer. Eventually, nothing would work. Your brain avoids this problem by constantly cleaning itself. Every forgotten memory creates room for a more useful one. Forgetting isn't failure. It's maintenance. Scientists tested this idea on mice. Some mice were genetically altered so they couldn't forget as easily. At first, they performed better on memory tests. But when researchers introduced new information, something unexpected happened. The mice struggled to learn because their old memories refused to make space for new ones. Their brains became crowded. The ability that looked like a superpower became a weakness. Sometimes remembering everything means understanding nothing. So why do you remember your most embarrassing moment from school but not what you ate 3 weeks ago? Because your brain isn't asking, is this important? It's asking, will this help me survive? Fear, love, pain, danger, and reward trigger powerful chemicals like adrenaline and dopamine. These chemicals tell your brain, keep this memory. That's why emotionally powerful moments stay with you for years while ordinary moments quietly disappear. Here's where it gets even stranger. Most people think memories are stored like video recordings. But that's not how your brain works. Every time you remember something, your brain rebuilds that memory piece by piece. Scientists call this memory reconsolidation. Each time you recall a memory, it changes slightly before being stored again. Your past isn't frozen. It's constantly being rewritten. The story of your life is being edited every single day. Now think about your childhood. You probably remember birthdays, vacations, your first bicycle, or your first day at school. But your childhood lasted thousands of days. Where did all the others go? They weren't stolen. Your brain simply decided they were no longer useful. Because your brain isn't a museum built to preserve the past. It's a prediction machine built to prepare you for the future. Its most important job isn't remembering yesterday. It's helping you survive tomorrow. Right now, as this video ends, your brain has already started deciding what you'll remember from it and what will quietly disappear forever. Maybe one sentence. Maybe one idea. Maybe nothing at all. And that's okay. Forgetting isn't the opposite of intelligence. It's one of the reasons intelligence exists. So maybe the real question isn't, why do we forget? Maybe it's this. If your brain remembered everything, would you still be you? What's the earliest memory you still have? Tell me in the comments. Let's see how far back your brain let you go.